Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. And I want to give a huge shout out to Daryl and Werner of the wrestling podcast CovalentTV. These guys work extremely hard and give an honest
Everybody in the
review.
chat, if you can hear me, tell me if I still sound the same, ladies and gentlemen.
Second to the Kurt Angle show. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Tell me if I sound the same, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hold on. We coming back, y'all.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, Warner. This is Thick Mama Pump.
Take two in this bitch. Well, the sentiment still remains the same. Had to work on the audio, ladies and gentlemen. Still it's the same. Still it's the same. Let me run it back for everybody, just in case you missed what I said. Well, you didn't miss what I said. It just probably sounded crazy. Yeah, WWE drones and WWE fair walkers, you deserve this, man. You deserve this. You deserve a show this terrible. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to anybody watching this review right now. Y'all deserve it. I'm not even mad. I'm not upset. None of that. You know why? Because as I was saying before the audio went janky, ladies and gentlemen, this is a show that y'all had to get on the timeline and y'all had to actually go out of y'all way to prop this up when y'all know how this looked. Y'all know how this looked. Let's not pretend like y'all don't know how this looked. Y'all know exactly what this show felt like, or lack thereof for that matter, because this show had no feeling whatsoever. Y'all know what it was produced like. Y'all know how the matches were booked or overbooked for that matter. And I feel like I'm going to start this bitch over real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your 2025 WWE Backlash Live Review. It's your boy, Mr. Starksan. Apologies for any audio issues. I told y'all, this is not going to be the show for any drones or fed walkers. I'm not going to use your lingo. I'm not going to call it a plea. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm not doing none of that tonight. Y'all about to get pure, unadulterated surgical work. And it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Let's keep it a buck. It is Saturday night in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. 9:20 p.m. Started early, by the way. 9:20 p.m. And I could think of a million different things to be doing right now that is better than what we just watched, watching what we just watched. And unfortunately, bearing the absolute worst responsibility of telling you guys what you just watched with your own eyes and having to repeat it back to you. Now, does that mean we're not doing a review tonight? No, that's not what that means at all. That's not what that means at all. But what it does mean is that some accountability needs to be had, which is why I say we're not doing our typical format, but there's going to be some accountability had. Let's go back to the drones and the fed walkers that spent the last 4 hours of their life propping this shit up. Oh, I'm sorry. It was only 3. My bad. It was as long as a SmackDown. Spending the last 3 hours of their life propping this up. Let's sit down and let's have a conversation. Sit your ass down and let's have a conversation. If this show was good to you, tell me what it was that was good about it. Drone or fed walker. And don't pretend like you don't know what a fed walker is at this point, because I see y'all using my lingo on Twitter all the time. I'm going to start sending cease and desist for some of you motherfuckers. What was good about it? How can you come away from a show like this and go, man, this was the business, bro? How? I want to have a discussion, not only just about that, not only just about what was actually good about this, but I want to have a discussion of where are y'all standards currently, drones and Fed Walkers? Where are y'all standards currently? Now, I think I know the answer to that question because the audio was janky, so maybe y'all didn't hear me say it or y'all heard me say it, but my voice was just a little deeper. That's how I talk to the bitches in the bedroom, by the way. I tell them I'm their father. Let's have this discussion. What is the bar for "This is awesome" chant? I actually want to talk. No, Werner, don't say a fucking word right now. I want to talk to the drones and the Fed Walkers. What is the bar for a match being awesome in y'all eyes? Because I know y'all hate watching our review right now. What's the bar? What is the bar of excellence for WWE? I don't want to just assume, even though, again, I think I know the answer. It's in the core of the earth, as I said. I think the bar is disrupting the balance of the planet with how low it is. It has penetrated past fault lines at this point. And all of our buried dead. It's past that at this point. It's past the Titanic at the bottom of the ocean. It's past, to me, if you're asking me, that's where I feel the bar is. But where is the bar for y'all? Because I'm not going to have somebody talk about us being biased. I'm not going to have somebody come on here or passive aggressively send me a DM talking about, oh, you guys work for AEW. Okay, well, show me the check that I got. Show me the direct deposit that I got from AEW or Tony Khan. Show me. I want y'all to come in here tonight and tell me where the bar is for WWE. Because maybe I got it fucked up. Maybe Werner has it fucked up. Maybe everybody, all the truth seekers in the comment section, y'all have it fucked up too. Man, the bar is so low, Satan can jump rope with it, homie. See, but will y'all come in here and tell me what's good about it? No. Will y'all come in here and tell me what make this a great show in y'all eyes? No. You know why? Because once the show goes off, once the curtain closes on y'all act, because that's exactly what it is. Once the curtain closes on y'all act, because that's exactly what it is. Where do y'all go? Werner, have you ever wondered that on me? Have you ever wondered that, homie? Yeah, Werner, check your mic, bro.
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear him now?
Got everything in the right thing.
Let's see. We finna see. Okay, they say they can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah,
Boy,
no,
it was audio
I
issue city tonight, huh? Go ahead.
yeah, dear Lord. I wonder this after every WWE pay-per-view because, every time we come on for these pay-per-views, we talk about this being the worst ever fill in the blank pay-per-view.
Whoa,
And here we are
whoa.
again.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Oh, you talking about him? I was finna say I didn't lower his audio. His stuff has been unmuted this whole time. I was finna say don't accuse me of that shit.
I didn't touch any volume or anything.
I haven't touched anything either. So, all right, but go ahead, Werner.
No, but we get on we get on these shows and we have to explain to everybody why each of these shows is the worst ever. And here we are again.
Werner, I want them to bear the responsibility.
I do too, but they're too afraid to show up.
I want them to bear the responsibility. Like, why do we have to bear this responsibility?
Ooh.
Like, dude, soon as the show goes off, they fucking scatter like cockroaches when you cut the light on. It's like they go back to their fucking hiding holes.
Mm-hmm.
Because deep down, they know this shit is garbage, homie. They deep down inside, they know this shit is terrible.
God, I hope so. I really do hope so.
No, they do, bro. It's not even a conspiracy anymore. Warner, it's not a conspiracy anymore. You want to know how I know? Because when AEW has one of their, as usual, great pay-per-views, you see people talking about it even after the show, right?
Yeah.
In certain cases, going into the next day. Like All In last year. Like All Out last year.
Yep.
Like, dude, like Revolution this year. Even though some people might say it was for the wrong reasons, that was Fed Walkers that was shitting on that pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. Dynasty was even good.
But again, Fed Walkers took over the trend of it.
Right.
But yeah, dude. Where did they go? Why do y'all think I created the Fed Walkers term? Why do y'all think I coined that and created that? Because these people can hide with the fucking lights on. These people can hide with the sun out. Where are you? It's like y'all have a list of streams y'all know not to come into because y'all know y'all gonna get fired up. Y'all know y'all are. Y'all gonna get lit the fuck up. And you're not going to get lit the fuck up with ad hominems. No, you're going to get lit up with the truth, and you don't like it. But our truth seekers who are watching this show right now, and I'm going to read all y'all super chats, don't worry. So our truth seekers watching the show right now, they deserve a better show from us on behalf of WWE. Do y'all know what I mean by that? WWE should have put on a decent enough show to where me and Werner could come on this show with a smile on our faces, ready to entertain every single one of you and talk about this show.
Right.
That should be the standard. That should be the standard for every other podcaster too. Don't get me wrong. But especially with us, because we like coming in front of these cameras and talking to y'all. We actually enjoy our viewers, unlike some of these other people.
No.
Now, we do be having to mute y'all and time y'all out when y'all be skipping ahead and shit, but that's your fault. That's your goddamn fault. But outside of that, we love talking to y'all. So all of the people who bear the responsibility of defending WWE shows, unpaid, might I add, can y'all please come in the stream tonight? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? And I don't do catch-all words. I don't do catch-all phrases. I don't do catch-all paragraphs. Rainbow Hondas, that's one hell of a screen name, by the way. Rainbow Hondas, that's a catch-all phrase. What does that mean? What does that even mean? You can say that about anything.
When we're specifically talking about WWE.
Yeah, I don't like, that's why, I just said this on the other stream too, didn't I? That's why I don't like catch-all terms and catch-all phrases, because it's a means to deflection. It's a means to deflection. It's like How do I pave the road to deflecting accountability off of something? I know. I'll use a catch-all phrase. I'll use a catch-all term. No, the truth is the truth, and the truth don't change. People who live in reality know this, Rainbow Hondas. And the truth of the matter is WWE is terrible right now. It's terrible, dude. Or ma'am, whichever one you are. It's observable truth. Like, even the defense of these shows doesn't feel authentic.
No.
You want to know how I know, Werner? Watch this, and then I'm going to let you cook for a second. You want to know how I know this? Watch this. Why do y'all all use the same words and terms? You don't see that after an AEW pay-per-view. Everybody has differentiating opinions in the positive, typically.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all have to use the same words. Oh, fun, hoop, cinema. Y'all all use the same lingo. If something is authentically great, you can formulate your own opinion in words based on what you just watched. It's like that with movies too. Now that's subjective. Having your own opinion and actually formulating your own opinion, now that's subjective. But WWE being bad right now is observably true.
Mm-hmm.
So you could try to deflect and use all the catch-all terms you want and all the catch-all phrases you want. But everybody in here, all of our truth seekers, have eyes and they have ears and they have brains that they use. You know why? Because they get sunlight. They leave their basement. Or they haven't been in one since they were a teenager. See, I want you to stick around for this review, and I'm going to tell you why. I want you to stick around for this review because I think you're going to be one of those people that by the time this review is done, you're going to be like, damn, they made a lot of solid points.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to be one of those people. We've had plenty of people like you come in here. Some of which we converted, some of which we didn't. But if you've ever worked in sales in your life, you know you can't convert them all.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can convert a majority, you're doing fine. You'll see. Because we actually break down what we talk about with logic. Okay? So stick around. Werner, that was my pregame thoughts. I had to get that off my system. We've been having audio issues. Werner was muted. I had the Darth Vader audio, but we are here, man. Sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy this fucking show. Go ahead, Werner.
I want to go back to that point you made real quick about the WWE lingo and how you said no one else uses it. When do you see that used in other sports?
Uh-oh.
Now, Daryl, you've gone to Bears games. I've gone to Lions. You know, we've been to
I've been
sporting
season
events.
ticket holders for Chicago sports teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When have you gone to a game and heard any of that?
Never.
Did you ever, like when Derrick Rose had his MVP season, when you were sitting there, did you hear anybody behind you or in front of you go, "Oh man, he's hooping"?
Not unless they were using it in the South Side term. You know, when you say it on the South Side, that means you balling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, no, just like how WWE fans use it, no.
But balling makes more sense than hooping.
No, we take okay, let me explain. I got to give Warner a quick little lesson. Real quick. I'm going to let you finish your point. So when we say hooping on the South Side of Chicago, we take the G off of it. It's like a slang term, hooping, like, oh man, that boy can hoop.
Mm-hmm.
That's who WWE fans stole it from. I want you to know that. That's why
Okay.
I'm actually making your point for you. WWE fans stole that from, well, I mean, to me, it started on the South Side of Chicago. You didn't really hear people saying that in other cities, but it did catch on in other cities. That's where that came from, Werner. That's the origin.
Okay.
So they stole it from, you know, the slang lexicon, basically. Now finish your
Right.
point. Go ahead.
But these terms never go anywhere outside of the WWE. That is my point.
Right.
And it's sad.
Or they steal their terms.
Yeah, they steal their terms. If something's good, like anywhere else, they'll bring it in and bastardize it. Look at Yeet, for crying out loud. That was dead for 9 years?
I mean, it started in 2015. So you do the
10
math.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, now it's back. It's back in the WWE bubble. It's pathetic.
Yeah, it was dead by like mid 2016.
Yeah.
It was dead. Like no one was using it. Yeah, dude, it started on Vine. It started on a dead platform. If that
Right.
helps you any.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Go ahead.
Now, I think, and I'm not trying to speak for you, but I think you and I can agree that the problem with WWE and a lot of media companies is that the person in charge, like the CEO person,
Mm-hmm.
is just a numbers guy. All he cares about is the revenue and all that. He doesn't care about the creative side of it. You know, like if a Marvel movie's getting made, oh great, it's going to make this much money. That's all I care about. I don't care how good the script is. I don't care about how many awards it wins. I just care if it makes money. Same thing with WWE. Now I know before you come at me in the comments and go, well, The Rock is there. Is he? Is he really? If he was there, he'd be there every week. Or there'd be board meetings every week going, why is Triple H terrible at his job?
I'm trying to let you cook, but it's something I want to say to that last point.
Good. No, if you think you can add.
The business side is persona non grata right now because the business didn't really go up or down. It just it leveled. In the last quarter, we just talked about this.
Yeah.
So like that, even that talking point means absolutely nothing anymore. WWE is literally just staying the same in all aspects. Which is why I begged the drones and the Fed walkers to come in here and explain to me where they feel the bar is. Please. I've never begged y'all before, drones and Fed walkers. Please come in here and tell me where the bar is. To y'all. Explain. Why do y'all disappear after these shows go off? Why do y'all run the echo chambers after these shows go off? Come to places where your logic will be challenged. Right. So good, productive conversations about how bad this is can be had. So y'all can get the product better for y'all. Here's what they don't understand, Warner. The reason why I want to have these conversations with y'all is so the product can get better for y'all. So y'all can take the talking points that come from our conversations and run them back to WWE. Already gave y'all Fed Walkers. Fed Walkers is in the ether now. Everybody's using it. I gave y'all Fed Walker. Now I'm trying to give y'all some talking points to use to run back to Triple Nose and go, hey, man, I was having a conversation over here with a whole bunch of wrestler fans that think like me, and I saw the light. Here's what we think would be better for the product, homie. Can you try this? And it's like 30 million of y'all. So you think y'all would be ignored if all 30 million of y'all got on fucking code and had good, productive conversations about professional wrestling instead of WWE good, everything else bad?
Oh, boy.
We gonna cook. I'm not playing with you motherfuckers. Yo, so this day, I ain't gonna lie. This has been a shitty ass day for me. We gonna cook tonight. Because we all just had to sit here the last 3 hours and watch this horse shit. Now, my mood doesn't affect my ability to do a great show or not. That's never been a thing. That's never been a thing. Guys, I've done shows sick. I've done a show right after I had a heart attack. I've literally done this show under every circumstance you could think of. A shocking heart attack at that, because I was an athlete my whole life. So my cardiovascular health is amazing. And I came on this show the very next day. Weren't am I lying?
Nope.
So no, my mood doesn't affect my ability to tell the truth, ladies and gentlemen. But since my day has played out the way it's played out, let's talk tonight. Let's have a therapy session tonight. And I'm doing this for y'all, man. Because y'all need to run and take whatever knowledge y'all get from these streams and bring them back to the IWC. And I tell y'all that all the time. Do y'all do it? Not as much as I would want y'all to. But I do see some of y'all do it from time to time. But I want to see that become often, because, you know, no free promo. This ain't a cue to bring nobody up and start giving free promo to nobody. I hate that I even have to give that disclaimer. Y'all will run back and bring up Busted Open's talking points, Solomonster's talking points, JD from Toilet Bowl's talking points, Paywall Select's talking points. But we actually drop truth over here, and I see a sprinkle of our talking points used in IWC. Just a little sprinkle. Y'all need to be flooding the IWC with our talking points. Because who else talks like us? Who else is willing to tell the truth at the level in which we tell it?
No one.
What we doing, bro?
There's too many delusional echo chambers out there.
Too many is an understatement. It's a wave. It's a wave. Like it and not your typical wave. Like, I'm talking about like a tsunami. Like, I'm talking about after Krakatoa fucking blew up. It is a wave of people out there right now that don't want to talk real talk. And we're at the bottom. We're right there looking up at the wave, and we look. And I look at Werner, and he look at me, and we just go, "Well, how long can you hold your breath?"
Exactly.
We do it every show.
Yeah.
We do it every show.
Every show.
Because no one is doing what we do or has the balls to do what we do. No one. Like, it'd be one person. Watch this. It'd be one person. And this one person knows who they are. No free promo. They know who they are. They'll do half of what we do. I'll even say on some episodes, 70% of what we do. But then, just as it seems like they're getting on WWE's neck about how terrible they're booking right now, they'll be like, well, but this was really great. So, yeah, John Cena on the microphone really won me over with it. They go straight to that really awkward, forced, please don't attack me praise. And y'all know what I'm talking about.
2 thumbs up.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. That I'm going to say something nice just in case you guys are thinking about attacking. Man, I'm standing at the front of y'all like, please bring the pitchforks, bring the knives, bring the guns, bring the fire, bring it. Come on.
Come on.
That's why I say no one does what we do. Okay. We're going to finish out your pregame thoughts, and I'm going to read a few comments, and then we're going to get into Backlash, man.
I can't. One pregame thought that came to mind. The camera work tonight. Dear Lord, whoever in the truck needs to be fired. needs to be fired. Because after watching Dynamite and Collision this week with Josh, fixing all a majority of the camera issues, dear Lord, it's like night and fucking day watching AEW and WWE with the camera angles. God.
All right, so I'm gonna read a few comments. And Ron said something that I didn't realize it was said until I got back from Vegas. I didn't even know he said it. I think I addressed it on the Raw after, not the Raw because we didn't do Raw, on the SmackDown review after Mania. I think I addressed it, but yeah. That's paraphrasing, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that was an exact quote, but I think that might be paraphrasing. That's along the lines for sure. You said, shut up and just enjoy the show, Triple H. He said something along those lines. Oh, I wish people, would just stop being critics and, I wish I could just tell certain people to fuck off and blah. Some horse shit like that. And y'all know I don't like misquoting people, so I'm going to paraphrase. But it was something along those lines. And I was like, dude, where do you get off?
You will like the shit I'm shoveling into your face.
Like, I'm used to dealing. Well, no, I'm not. Not in my personal life anymore. But like, there was a time in my life where I dealt with women that accountability was like kryptonite to them. But Triple H is a grown-ass man that is chief content, creative officer, whatever the fuck he is, whatever fancy title he gave himself.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude can't take mild criticism of his product from the internet. And the reason why I utilize the term mild. How many people actually get to fairly criticize the WWE without being attacked? I'll wait. I'll wait. Oops. I'll wait. I'll wait. How many people get to fairly criticize the WWE without being attacked? Hell, I'll go for a step further. How many people actually volunteer to criticize WWE?
Oh, that's persona non grata. No. How dare?
Oh, okay. So you probably saw a few comments on Twitter, a few comments on Instagram maybe, and you got all in your fucking feelings, the wrinkles on top of your head, scrunched up about as tight as they could. Your face turned red. You did the little face shake you used to do. I've always thought that was lame. I hated when he did that back in the day. Yeah, that little face shake thing he used to do. It was so stupid. Dude, it always looked so fucking stupid to me.
And fake.
Yeah, it just, no one does that when they're mad. But yeah. Sir, you got mad because a few criticisms slipped through the cracks, homie. People gotta fuck off because a few criticisms slipped through the cracks. Oh, you gonna hate us then, homie.
Mm-hmm.
And we know one of our reviews got sent around your office. I got it confirmed. Hi, WWE employees. Y'all seemingly enjoyed the shows, by the way. I saw the watch times. Y'all were enjoying it. Over 80% of y'all stuck around after the 30-second mark. So y'all enjoy the shows. But I'm going to read a few more comments. I just want to get a feel of the community. I said we're going to have a therapy session tonight. We're going to talk. Because don't feel bad. Well, I appreciate the people who do show us common courtesy and love and say, man, we're sorry you guys have to review this. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But this don't affect our personal lives. I feel bad for y'all because y'all have that fan investment You get what I'm saying? There's still that fan nostalgic, whatever you want to label it, investment in WWE for a lot of you guys that watch our show. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel more bad for, I feel sorry for y'all more than anything. This is why I like having open dialogues. This is why I like having talks about the show. So y'all know that there's a voice out there that feels the exact same way you do about this horse shit of a product. All right, let me see what we got, man. Oh shit, let me go back to these super chats, man. Y'all killed it early. We might have to go to the early service. Let me read all of these though. I'm gonna read all of them. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh god damn, I think I'm gonna miss a couple. Let me see. Hold on. No, YouTube. I forgot YouTube got it where you could just see the super chats by themselves. All right, for sure. Let me run through these real quick, guys, and then I'm gonna come back to the general comment section. And we got to go to church after I read these, by the way. Adrian Carpenter came through with the 20 smackaroos out the gizate, saying y'all deserve this super chat just for covering this shit. Thanks for Thursday's Collision show. Much love.
Bang, bang.
Playback
bang,
Gang was real
bang,
heavy on that one.
bang.
Yes, it was.
Playback Gang came through super heavy on that Collision stream. I appreciate everybody that came back and watched that show. Much love. Absolutely. Weekly Steel Chair with the £5 said the sad thing, good wrestling fans like us that want better from the WWE will soon fully walk away because of the drones as they avoid accountability. That's kind of what I was referencing earlier. Because they do run and they scatter and they don't. Okay. I got to get definitive. I need to stop. I don't tiptoe around drones, but I try to have decorum. WWE drones cannot have thoughtful, logical, and productive conversations about professional wrestling. They can't. Neither can Fed Walkers, but especially drones. Especially drones. Like, you might luck up and convert a Fed Walker. You might luck up and convert a Fed Walker. It's rare, but you might.
Mm-hmm.
A drone? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
WWE #1.
That's
Everything
it.
else sucks.
That's it. That's it. That's how they think. That's how their brain works. That's it. They'll give you a whole bunch of lip service and be like, oh, yeah, no, I agree, man. They could have did this better. And then you see them on hard cam side on the next show in your city. Yeah. You cannot.
#1.
Yeah, you cannot convert a drone. So if anybody, like if any of y'all know a drone personally in y'all lives, don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Don't bother. Don't bother. You will not.
Don't even have
them.
a wrestling conversation with them.
That's it. Just find something else to talk about. Talk about figure skating or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, just avoid all wrestling.
Ballroom dancing.
Yeah. Anything. Weekly Steel Chair came through with another £5 donation saying it's appropriate that this pay-per-view is called Backlash because they're getting Backlash 100%. Whoa there.
Whoa there.
Where? Point
Where?
me in the direction. Where? Because if what you're saying is true, send them this way. Drop a link in these rooms where they giving this show Backlash. Please. I want to see this with my own eyes. Please. Where? I just watched people prop this up for the last 3 hours. Where?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling you a liar, but homie, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah.
What are we talking about, man? Marlo came through with 5 smackaroos at this company, this damn company. You know what? I felt what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem with WWE right now. They don't feel that. How you just put that in your super chat. Thank you, by the way. They don't feel that this damn company. They don't feel that. They're impervious to it. They don't feel that, homie. That's why after every bad WWE show, which is damn near all of them these days, they scatter and go into their echo chambers, or they disappear. Because they want to avoid people like you, Marlo. And if they can't avoid you, they'll attack you. Let me say that again. If they can't avoid you, they'll attack you. I hate that, bro. I really fucking hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Robert came through with Don Lemon. Shaking them maracas. 10 schmackaroos. Appreciate you, Robert. Adrian Carpenter came through with another 5 schmackaroos. Said these drones got the gall to complain about the Death Rider storyline, but say this dog shit tonight is good. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're going to talk about the Death Riders tonight. Don't you worry. Adrian Carpenter came through with another 5 schmackaroos. Dude, you've been killing it these past few streams. Much love. Said these drones wanted Triple H as their booker. WWE is actually 2 times worse now than when Vince was booking. We discussed that on God damn, I'm losing track of days, bruh.
Was it
Wednesday.
last night's show?
Did we discuss it? We didn't do a show last night.
Because I had that drone accountability of
You mean
CM Punk loving
Thursday
Vince.
show?
Thursday. That's right. Thursday show.
You lose the track of days too.
I'm cool.
All right. Robert came through another 5 schmackaroos with the new one. Is that Ron Line? Who is that?
Ooh.
I don't know who that is, but keep it up. All right, much love. Appreciate you. Now let me go back to this general chat. Hold on one second, y'all. But man, you know what? I was gonna go to church, but I think we all need to check in with James Brown right about now. Let's check in with our boy James Brown.
I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that in 2 days. That's very interesting. Now, don't leave us, James. You stay right there.
I'm
We
not
have
gonna leave.
more
I
that
wanna
we
do
have to
something.
talk about. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be
Hello,
doing on
Ted.
this tour.
What'd you say?
What are you going to be doing on this tour?
I'm going to be
Where
doing
you-
Papa's got a brand new bag, living in America. Sex machine, get up off of that thing. I feel good. Jam.
Now,
That jam gets me every goddamn time. that jam gets me every goddamn time. Oh my Lord, that is so funny to me. Okay. But yes. Rainbow Hondas, you said a lot of my family hated the pay-per-view because Gunther's wrestling. Nobody's like Pat and Naru said. See, that's why I want you to stick around for this show. Because we're about to get into Backlash. I'm going to read a few more comments, and we're going to get into Backlash because we break this stuff down. All right? These notifications always come in on the super late tip.
Yeah.
Good God almighty. Okay. Said they're getting backlash from here. The truth, I'm waiting for people to respond to my tweets. They won't. And the only ones that are going to be brave enough to take the bait are the ones that literally know that they have 25 people ready to go at any given moment to back and stand up for WWE. Those are the only ones that are going to respond. The only ones that respond are the ones that can dogpile. Those are the only ones that respond.
Yeah.
If they can dogpile, they'll respond. If they can't dogpile, they just won't say anything. And Rainbow Hondas came through with 2 schmackaroos. Appreciate
there
that.
We go.
Thank you. Said I will give you guys a chance. Said, and Weekly Still Chair said, Rainbow Hondas, fair play to you for sticking around. Yeah, you got to listen to what we say. Okay? That's all it is. There we go. Yeah, these notifications came in late. My apologies, y'all. Because I know some of y'all probably like, where my notification at? Well, there they are. There they are. Let me see what we got. Said, imagine if Tony Khan said the same thing Triple H did. It would have gone viral.
Oh.
If he would have said, okay, I'm going to give you a timeline. Warner, let me know if you agree with this or not. If Tony Khan would have said that the week of WrestleMania, the same thing Triple H said the week of WrestleMania, they'd still be talking about it right now.
Oh, easily. Easily.
Just saying.
And they'll bring back out, and they'll bring out the Coke thing in force again. Oh, he's just coked out again.
Which again, has anyone verified?
No.
Has anyone verified that tidbit of information? And I'm used the term information loosely. Yeah, come on, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, Michael Latina. Yeah, he has gotten better on social media, but watch this. Remember how they said, a boss shouldn't be on social media tweeting all the time and doing all this old stuff. He only tweets out stuff that promotes his shows and the occasional, like, rare, unrelated tweet.
Mm-hmm.
And they still talk about him. Which is why we told Tony Khan, like, a few weeks back, homie, just do you.
Yeah.
Put your head down and keep doing you, because they're going to talk about you regardless.
You know what amazes me? I did this, I think a couple weeks ago. Tony tweeted out, like, great win for Fulham. If you go into the replies,
yes,
like, he's talking about soccer, for crying out loud. He's not talking about AEW. Let it the fuck go.
He can do no right. To drones and fedwalkers, Tony Khan can do no right. Tony Khan could cure world hunger. He could create world peace. And they'd still be like, WWE's still better, though. This dude could find the cure to damn cancer.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, well, Triple H still Booker of the Year, though. Coke Man. Oh, y'all don't like that mirror being held up, do y'all? I know it's Warner, you know it's some drone watching this right now, seething.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't like when that mirror held up to you now, do you? Adrian Carpenter, man, love, came through with another 5 schmackaroo, said no black talent at all on this show. Javon Evans, you dumbass. Yeah, no, he looks mad wild. No, he looks crazy. But I said that on, what's that, Thursday's review? Fuck, I'm losing track of days. It was either Wednesday or Thursday's review, where I said he looks stupid. He's going to look stupid.
I wonder if he's, not to say that this is going to happen like this, but I wonder if and when Javon gets released, he gets blackballed like a Velveteen Dream.
Dude, he tricked himself out of his own position like Velveteen Dream.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
Because you remember after the scandal came out, Velveteen Dream, if I'm not mistaken, was still on NXT for like a few more months or something like that. And then he disappeared.
He had a world title match with Adam Cole.
Yeah, and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
So like, Javon, homie, you tricked yourself out of your position, dude. You worked yourself into a shoot, homie. And as a black man, you should know one thing you should never do in this world. If you get into a good position, you don't trick yourself out of it, dumbass. You know why? Because you're black. Mm-hmm. You never know when you'll get back there. You fool. I'm trying to take it easy because he's a young dude. But, dude, put your fucking dunce cap on. Because I don't know what the hell you was thinking with that nonsense. Respectfully. The hell are you talking about? Robert came through with 10 more schmackaroos.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? With the KO Hippo in the building, man. Much love. Thank you.
Bang, bang, bang.
Rainbow. Oh, I've read that wrong. I apologize. Rainbow Rondas. My apologies. I ain't see that art. I'm going blind. I'm legally blind. Said, I wonder what Tony Khan is like in person. He seems like okay, so coming from someone who's been in proximity of him and I've been able to speak to him, Tony Khan is a cool dude. Socially awkward, a little bit of a geek, but who cares?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
That's
There's
fine.
A lot of people like that.
Would I hang with him? Sure. Because from what I heard from wrestlers that actually have partied with him, like wrestlers in AEW, Tony Khan knows how to party. I was told
doesn't mean cocaine.
I was told by a wrestler in AEW that he be having the club looking like the 4th of July when he pop out. Say them sparklers be flying through the damn club with bottles. And I got that, again, on rock solid information. Rock solid information.
I'd be scared to challenge him on his wrestling knowledge.
And how can you hate a student of the game?
Right.
That's another thing. Okay, all right. I haven't met his pops. No, I haven't met his pops. No. You see what we got. Marlo, that's a good comment. I'm glad I saw that when I scrolled up. Said, if Tony is coked out, how come he could book a better product than sober triple nose?
Bang.
That's a great question. Great question.
Hey, that's funny. That was funny. I needed that laugh. That was that's pretty airtight logic right there.
Yeah.
Oh man. You see, but Miguel said drones have the balls to criticize Mercedes, but they don't say shit about Becky and Charlotte. Man, okay, you know what? Let's get into this Backlash review. Let's get into this Backlash review because I don't think y'all ready for this surgical work we finna put down tonight. And by the way, guys, True Seekers roll call, man. Put True Seekers in the comment section. Also, like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Continue to come through with those super chats, Cash App, Streamlabs link, whatever you want to do to support the show. Just make sure you support the show when you come in here. You know what I'm saying? Much love and shouts out to all the people who have already supported the show. Guys, we overcame some audio sabotage early in this stream. So y'all, we're glad that y'all are still here and still rocking out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Adria Carpenter with the 2 Schmackaroo said AEW considered Jakar Jackson. I would let her get some seasoning first. After that, yes. I would let her.
Japan would be good for her.
I would let her work the indies for about 8 months. Because you want to know why I say that, Adrian? If Megan Bain had to do it, so does Jakara. And we're talking about Megan Bain, the Megasis. She had to do a damn stardom run before Tony brought her on TV.
Anna Jay had to go do a loop.
Yeah. So if those ladies had to do it, she definitely has to do it. So yeah, I would love to see her have a run, like an 8-month run on the indies, maybe get some traction somewhere. And then once she gets that traction, then if I'm Tony Khan, I take a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, much love, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get into Backlash 2025. Yikes. Okay. Start off with the Star Spangled Banner. Look at this asshole. Okay, but not before.
Oh,
no. We got it. We got it right now. We got it right
now.
No. The usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Warren's favorite part of every show.
No, it's not.
The best part of waking up is talent arriving in your cup. That's the best. That is well, there's female talent included in this, Warner.
That's true.
You don't just share semen with the male ones, do you?
Ew.
Okay, all right. Warner swapping semen with all the male talent that arrived.
No.
Okay, all right. See, you made it about that. I wasn't even gonna do nothing. Do I got to do the guitar riff for it?
No.
Oh my goodness. Yes. No, that was, tag team. See, but he brought it up. I didn't even say nothing. Well, Becky Lynch did show up in this montage. He was like, I don't want to swap it with the men. Oh, true story, guys. Fun story before we get into Backlash. So, guys, I was out last night, man. I popped through Hog, House of Glory, Hog, and showed some love to some people. Then I went to this spot that's in the local medical facility. No, I'm playing. In the local area. As in the local area, one of my favorite spots in Chicago. I ain't going to say what it is because y'all might pop up and try and stalk me or some shit because I go there a lot. It was this dude. I don't know if he was Indian. I don't know if he was like like Filipino. I don't know what he was. He was kind of like, you could tell he was kind of a little like coked up, you know, like he was real hype, like, you know, like, you know when you see a spaz, basically. And obviously I was surrounded by beautiful women's. Beautiful women's.
Yep.
Okay. And, you know, I'm dancing on them, you know what I'm saying? I'm groove me, baby, tonight. I'm having a good time, right?
All this in a local medical facility?
All in a local medical facility. You don't want to hear what we did with the syringe. But no, we was in there turning up, and there was a very Sinead O'Connor looking individual walking towards us, and I was like, now I know this area. In this area, there might be some gender ambiguity involved with that. You got to be careful. This area, you have to be very careful. No, Werner, you are not getting out your North Halsted joke because it wasn't that area.
Oh, darn.
God damn, dude, you're so predictable. Okay, but yeah. So this person comes up there with us. Now, me and this other guy, we knew the play. We immediately were like, all right. So this dude that was either, again, Filipino or Indian, he was one of the two. He was turning up. He turns around. Y'all, he open mouth kisses. Yeah. I'm talking about, he looked like he was trying to eat this man who identifies as a woman's face. And me and the guy that I was with, we turned and looked at each other. We was like, does he know? And here's how we knew. I always say the easiest way to tell if you're dealing with a man that identifies with a woman is, y'all know when Homer Simpson used to try to do a girl voice? He was like, oh, I'm so pretty in my heels. When you hear that, that is the telltale sign that you cannot, I'm telling you. Well, me being the type of man that I am, it's all in the bone structure. A feminine bone structure is very soft.
Yep.
It's very soft. You cannot mistake it. It's in the collarbone. It's in the jawbone. You cannot mistake it. You cannot get it surgically put on. You can't, like, you either have it because you're a biological woman or you don't. Okay? So, oh God, Warren, I'm going to get attacked for that. I'm just, it's biology. What you want me to do? But yes, they can be like, oh my God, hate speech. But
they fell in love. Leave him alone.
But like,
he's telling a love story right now,
dude,
which is more entertaining than Backlash.
He open mouth kissed this identifying woman. Then he turned around. Y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He grabbed his drink. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're squeamish, cover your ears. If you are squeamish, cover your ears. Like, just or mute this for a second. He turns around. Warren, you gonna want me to shut the stream off after this. He turns around. He grabs his beer. He brings it back towards the identifying woman. The identifying woman, he looks at it and goes like, oh, I don't really drink beer. And he goes, no, I don't want you to drink it. And I didn't hear what he said. I thought I was tripping. But I was like, what did he call it? Did he just call this identifying woman an idiot? I was like, what the hell was that? The identifying woman spits into the beer. He puts the glass up and he drinks it immediately.
No Backlash, everybody.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I said, I told you. I tried to tell everybody, brace yourself. That is the world we are in 2025.
Michael Chode and Wade Barrett opened the show.
Oh, no, Werner, we can't skip over the usual montage of talent.
Oh, Jesus.
We can't skip over that. The WWE presents Backwash.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I really thought he was like idiot. I was like, whoa, you ain't got to do all that. Like, damn. Then I saw that spit, boy. Man, I've never jumped down from a place so fast in my damn life. I looked like damn Spider-Man jumping down from that mother. All right, y'all. I hate to do it.
All this at a local medical facility.
Yes, the local medical facilities are where every great thing happens.
That is
Warner
true.
lost his virginity at a local medical facility.
That is true.
And it was to a blow-up doll named Linda.
No, that was not it.
Everybody put Linda in the comment section.
Oh, no.
Let's remind
we
him
don't
of
need
his
to.
past.
No, that did not happen.
That's your past. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
It's not. It's not.
I know you haven't seen it in a long time.
No.
It's been a while. You lost your virginity at the ripe age of 32.
That was not 8 years ago.
I've never done this before, Linda.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shit. Not her last name being Latex. Oh, Arthur, you ain't shit for that. That's funny. Linda Latex is wild. Okay, that's funny. All right, man. Does it go here, Linda, or there?
Oh,
where would it go? It's a blow-up doll.
Alrighty, our first
what
match.
the fuck? Hold on, Weekly Steel Chair. You thought this out. Weekly Steel Chair says, hey, I am a blow-up doll connoisseur. I know where all of the orifices are. Oh,
I'm sure he is.
Oh, God. That was funny. 400 people watching us absolutely go off the rails, ladies and gentlemen, on the Twitch. Thank you so much for tuning in to our chaos.
Bang.
There
bang,
we go.
Bang, bang.
Guys, we've been cooking though, so don't get it twisted. We just had to get a little bit of entertainment value in, man. I had to cheer myself up. You know what I'm saying? And remind Werner of Linda.
Not a thing.
Yes. This is the best medicine to backwash pain. I had to see it with my own eyes, so go to hell. That shit was disgusting, bro. All right,
that's not going to get out of your memory for a while.
No, it's going to be about a month, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I can still see it happening like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even drink water this morning.
Oh.
I didn't drink water till like 4 o'clock. Dead ass. I got water right here. Water.
I don't have coffee. I don't drink coffee. It's water. Water. It's always water down here, you know.
I had to play that real quick for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? All right. Okay. So the guy named that was singing the Star Spangled Banner, his name was Lee Elms. I think I saw somebody ask that earlier. Lee Elms.
Okay.
Lee Elms. Everybody put Lee Elms in the comment section because that's a fake name. It's a fake ass name. All right.
Whitsec name.
If I had a witness protection voice earlier, he has a witness protection name.
Mm-hmm.
At least my name is not Lee Elms, okay? But no, that brother did a good job. Good for him. All right. So Michael Chode and Wade Barrett on the call with Michael Chode's usual partner, Wrestling GUNTHER, tonight. And the entrances begin. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre versus AAR Priest versus Los Angeles Knight, ladies and gentlemen, for the United States Championship. Okay. Let's talk like this, guys. This match was one of those matches, in my opinion, where if this style of match was wrestled anywhere but WWE, it would be called a what?
Oh, Spot Fest.
There you go. There you go. It would be called a Spot Fest. You know it was a Spot Fest when my favorite moment of this entire match was LA Knight making fun of Jacob Fatu's Boogeyman dance.
Yeah.
That was my highlight of the match. It felt like I was watching a WWE 2K video game universe mode match with the computer playing it. I couldn't get into it for as much as people praise WWE for having this excellent in-ring psychology and, oh, they put on the best matches and, oh, every move means something, there was not one move in this match that felt like it meant something. There was not a move in this match. I'm going to go a step further. There was not a move in this match where you felt like, oh, is this it? It felt like, and if it feels like it, it's probably because it was. It felt like a spot fest, so therefore it was what?
A spot fest.
That was the feeling, because that's what pro wrestling is supposed to make you do. It's supposed to make you feel.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like a spot fest, so therefore it was a spot fest. This match had no soul. It was, Jacob, we need you to go out there and do as many cool moves as possible, okay? AAR Priest, you just spam a bunch of signatures and finishers. LA Knight, moving on.
Be there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I paused. Moving on.
Be a body.
That's what it felt like. If anybody has ever been to an NFL training camp to watch your favorite team train for the upcoming regular season and preseason and all that, y'all know the chaos of watching training camp. You can't keep up with anything. You got defensive backs doing drills over here, defensive ends doing drills over here, wide receivers doing drills over there, quarterbacks doing drills right there. It's hard to keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to keep up with it. That's what this felt like. And typically training camp, the part of training camp that people look the most forward to every practice is when they go to 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s. You know why? Because it's fucking organized.
Get to hit people.
This was not, oh, I used to love that shit. But this wasn't organized.
No.
It was Jacob Fatu over here flipping everywhere and doing stuff. It was LA Knight over here, LA Knighting. It was it was AAR Priest over here blown up. It was he was doing
and choke slamming for no reason.
Homie, he was blown up like 4 minutes into this match.
Oh, easily. I'm surprised he wasn't blown up just walking to the ring.
AAR Priest was the first person blown up in this match. And Drew McIntyre, I don't know how they do this. How the fuck did Drew McIntyre go from feeling like a bona fide main eventer to feeling like just another guy? Like, there was a time where you wouldn't have even thought Drew McIntyre would have been dabbling in a match like this.
No.
Now he feels like just anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And let me call a spade a spade. Drew McIntyre, this is half on you, though. You phoned this performance in tonight. I was watching you in that ring, bro. You phoned this performance in tonight, dog. I was locked in on you especially because I'm like, let me see if he steps up his game to show WWE this is why you should be pushing me at a higher level. He phoned it in. AAR Priest was blown up 4 minutes into the match, and then he started phoning it in. LA Knight, I don't know what he was even out there for. And Jacob Fatu was just flying around everywhere. Nothing felt organized. Nothing felt structured. Nothing felt meaningful, because that's what y'all love saying. Oh, everything in WWE matches means something. It's just not flips. Nothing meant nothing. It was I saw somebody say train wreck. That is a perfect word to describe this. But train wrecks are at least more entertaining. And at least a train has organization before it wrecks. Yeah, you can use train wreck, clusterfuck, whichever one you want to use. All right, man. Jacob Fatu defeated LA Knight, AAR Priest, and Drew McIntyre. I'm Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. I'm Drew McIntyre. I'm complaining about something because I'm Drew McIntyre.
That's all he knows how to do now.
But Jacob Fatu retained, y'all. Warner, give your thoughts on this match. Clusterfuck. That's all I got.
There's two things. Long-term storytelling is a joke in WWE. And the fact that they can't pull a trigger to have a blow-off match with Quan Chi and Drew McIntyre, and this has to keep going on since, oh my God, he hasn't been champion since WrestleMania 40 when Damian Priest cashed in the Money in the Bank and was only champion for 5 minutes. I don't care. Do a blow-off match and move on. No one wants to see Quan Chi and Drew McIntyre anymore.
And wait, how could I forget? I was going to wait until after you cook to bring this up, but I got to bring it up because people want to skip ahead.
Why are we skipping ahead? We have one fucking rule. One rule. No skipping ahead.
Y'all
doesn't matter if it's weekly show or pay-per-view. No skipping ahead.
They know my cadence too. They know I spin the block on stuff. That's the part that really drives me insane. Y'all know I spin the block on stuff. Like, just when you think I forgot something, I bring it up. Okay, you getting timed out again because you just playing stupid. All right. So, since everybody wants to skip it, I hope y'all know that ruins the quality of the show for y'all. Because now we have to address y'all and tell y'all what not to do like y'all are children. So that fucks up and slows down the show for y'all. You know that, right? I save stuff for last on purpose sometimes. I don't understand why that's such a problem to y'all. And y'all know I do that. What, you thought I was going to forget one of the biggest points of the show? Really? Slow the fuck down. God damn, y'all ruin the quality of the show for yourselves. Goodness gracious. Like, oh, okay. See, when y'all do that, that made me not even want to bring it up. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. You know what? That's the only way y'all gonna learn this lesson. I'm actually gonna move on. Y'all go ahead and discuss it. Y'all got it. Y'all the show. Y'all got it. Now everybody gotta suffer. All right, let's keep it rolling, man. We gonna move on. I was gonna do it too. We gonna move on. Next up, we find out the WWE is headed back to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions on June 28th, and Werner could not be more elated by it. These Saudi shows, dude.
I hate them.
They're dronerific. They're dronerific. They're boring to watch. They're house shows. I don't even want to say glorified. They're just house shows. And wasn't I just talking about on Thursday how WWE, either Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two, WWE has to hoard themselves out to so many people just to survive?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we're getting a Blood Money show in June.
Yep.
Saudi made the call and was like, hey, when are you guys coming back? You know, we just signed this little re-up on this deal. When y'all coming back? When y'all spinning the block real quick? WWE is beholden to everything that they subscribe to. Y'all know that, right? That's why you see that Prime stuff all by the ring. That's why you saw a law firm in the middle of the ring tonight instead of the WWE logo. Yeah, it's a joke. Oh, God. Oh, man, I forgot about this match. Dude, this pay-per-view is so forgettable. I already forgot about this. Next up, we got Lyra Valkyria going against Becky Lynch for the women's IC title. And this was the match where I noticed the WWE drones and the Fed walkers all of a sudden got access to their accounts and they started tweeting and they started propping it up and started, because I think after that first match, they were like, okay, cool. We can brag about that a little bit, even though they couldn't because it was a train wreck. But like, we might be able to brag about that a little bit. So we good right now. Drones only get on social media talking about, or a cinema cook hoop, when they know something is bad. You should have saw them throughout this entire Lyra versus Becky match. Oh my God. The tweets were flooding in. Lyra and Becky's names were trending by minute 3 of the damn match. I said, oh, here they come. I said, here they come. Oh, we know this is going to be bad. We got to defend it, guys. Come on. Werner, I can't believe I'm repeating this for the second time tonight in the second match in a row. Y'all ready for this? Watch this. If this match happened anywhere else, it would have been called what?
Spot fest.
Good God, oh mother loving mighty. And just like AAR Priest in the first match, Becky was blown up within minute 3. Let me tell you something, guys. Everybody here, can we all agree? We all know that this is a Becky special. This is a Becky special. Becky probably, politic for this, petition for this, wanted to make this happen. Like Becky is putting 100 on 10 here. This is all Becky's work, right? Becky, if your politician game is so strong, why couldn't you politic for this match to be better produced? Why couldn't you, if everybody believes Lyra Valkyria is such this great wrestler, why couldn't this match be booked to showcase Lyra Valkyria's moveset? Uh-oh. I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
Becky, if you got so much pull with the office, why couldn't you just say, hey, guys, I want to do this match. I'm a pretty much book it as title versus career. If y'all need me in like 2-3 years, I'll come back. But I really want Lyra to get this rub. Let's make this title versus career. Let's make it a ladder match.
Let's make it mean something for Lyra.
But Becky, you just couldn't do that, could you? I remember when everybody thought Becky was like the anti-Charlotte. You remember that?
Yep.
Does that seem accurate anymore? Because if you ask a person of logical and sound mind who came away from this match looking stronger, who would you probably say?
Becky.
So then that begs the question, why did this match even happen? Becky, if this was the big plan, why even do the match? Why even come back? I'll go a step further. Why even come back?
Right.
This did not make Lyra look strong. It was overbooked. It was a damn spot fest. And you can't keep up in the ring anymore. Not that Lyra's some technician in the ring, but you can't even keep up in the ring anymore. So if I lump all these things together, it sounds like the mark of a person that is what? Let me see.
Washed.
Well, that too, but selfish.
Well, that too.
You just couldn't stay away. And Becky, I can't believe I'm saying this. Some way, somehow, you came back and you look worse than before you left. I don't even know how that's possible. Because you were gutter trash in that ring before you left.
Mm-hmm.
You look even worse now. So you came back and gave Lyra an overbooked, sloppy, nothing burger of a match where you attacked her after the match and you broke her damn nose, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And still, I find myself asking, coming away from this match, what was to gain? What did we gain from this happening? Oh, and Werner, let's not lose sight of this. This match ended in a roll-up.
Yes, it did.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present you Exhibit A of why I believe if Becky Lynch didn't have so many simps, she probably wouldn't have a career. And Lyra, if Becky Lynch wasn't your biggest simp, you probably wouldn't have a career either, sweetie. At least not in WWE. But you know what, Werner? I'm glad this match happened because it exposed to both of them. It exposed to both of them.
It was bound to happen sooner than later.
Yeah. It exposed Lyra as not being as great of a worker as people think she is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it exposed Becky for being what she is, a spotlight hog with no talent that doesn't know when to fuck off.
Sounds like that blonde girl over on SmackDown.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
I think I saw somebody say she's basically just redheaded Charlotte.
Yeah.
And then, Lyra, you about to get a lesson the hard way, sweetie. You about to get a lesson the hard way. You were just starting to get the little din, woo, which I think is stupid. You was just starting to get that a little bit over. Why would you have your fiance sit front row subjected to the fucking WWE fan base? You just destroyed your fan base in one night. Why would you do that? I'm going to tell you something that every woman in wrestling knows. You do not tell anyone who your partner is until it just cannot be hidden anymore. You keep that shit on the low. Anybody who has been in the wrestling business knows this. You keep your partner on the low. What were you thinking? All them that shit finna go away again.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra. Now, all these people was insulting his looks and all that stuff, and I'm like, that ain't for nothing. That shit ain't cool. I don't believe in that because I ain't gonna lie, man. When you grew up where I grow up, man, I ain't gonna hold you. If it was an ugly dude that had a gang of fucking charisma, he was pulling the baddest bitches in the neighborhood. It was about the mouthpiece in my neighborhood. If you had a dope mouthpiece, you could pull any bitch. And it's like that. And it's funny, I grew up to be an adult, obviously, and I realized, damn, it worked that way in the adult world, too. Because I see some motherfucking girls with some dudes where I'm like, bitch, are you blind? Did he pepper spray you before he talked to you? But then I go, wait a minute. That brother probably got a real good mouthpiece, and pause if necessary. He probably woo-wop the bam in her shit. And y'all know what I mean by that.
Pause.
If necessary. Respectfully. Yeah? So, like, Lyra, you died a horrible death tonight, didn't you, baby?
True.
You died a horrible death tonight. You had a terrible match with this person that claims to want the best for you. You get goddamn, and then you exposed your partner to the WWE drone base. I don't think you could have had a worse night.
No.
What were you? It's gonna keep coming back to that for me, Warner. Lyra, what were you thinking, sweetie? Okay, so we're going to bring you in, and we're going to have you sit right here in the front row, and Becky's going to bring me over, and then she's going to hit me, and then Michael Cole's going to tell everyone you're my fiance, and then why would you do that? Why would you agree to that?
This all goes back to Triple H. Why would Triple H think that's a great idea?
If Lyra didn't object to that, goodness gracious. Hey, it'll be a good idea if we put your fiance in the front row. No, you know how your fan base is. That's like exposing a fucking wad of meat to a shark. Oh, God. Dude, they can't even get the arbitrary shit right.
No.
And then it got even more, dude, it got even worse. Then there were Lyra Valkyria simps. And y'all, at this point, I'm going to try not to use that word because YouTube don't like that word in algorithm. I was going to say something else. But I'm going to stick with simps. You simps. Men, by the way, that are literally going and defending Lyra going, her man is handsome. Look at his wrestling promo photos.
Oh, my God.
YouTube might demonetize for this one. I'm going to say it anyway. Lyra Valkyria simps worldwide and abroad. Because I don't even think y'all from this planet.
No.
She's not going to fuck you.
Mm-mm.
Get it through your head. You sent for her so much that you called her boyfriend handsome and posted his wrestling promo photos. Really? Warner, has it ever been a woman in your life you wanted to have intercourse with and she had a boyfriend? And when people was like, hey, bro, she got a boyfriend, leave her alone. You was like, well, look at this picture of him. Isn't he handsome?
No.
That's what happened.
You know what that is? That's a cock right there.
What? Am I lying? Like, y'all could get on Twitter right now. Am I lying? I wish I would have screenshotted it. Grown ass men. Straight men too.
Well, that's questionable.
No, that's out for the game. Fuck you talking about? That ain't questionable. That is out for the game. What? Look at this man. God damn it. Dude, to be a woman's wrestler nowadays is to be an instant millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that until it changes. To be a woman's wrestler in 2025 is to be an instant millionaire. You don't even got to wrestle a match.
No.
All you got to do is post at least 6 thirst traps, recycle them a year later.
That's the NXT way now.
And there'll be grown men that'll defend your boyfriend for you and pay you millions of dollars. And y'all have emboldened these women so much that Elena literally said that in her little like OnlyFans announcement thing, she was like, yeah, guys, get ready to open your wallets. I'm like, what? It sounds like you're making an announcement at the strip club. Coming to the stage, we got Elena. Fellas, get ready to open your wallets because she's one heck of a ride. That's a white strip club right there.
Yeah.
That's where all of the white women come out and shake their chicken cutlets. But yeah, man, like, come on, man. They telling you, put the money in the plate, please. And you dumb motherfuckers are like, okay, and I'll defend your boyfriend too. What the fuck? Werner, what the fuck?
That's the wildest part.
What the fuck? Werner, Werner. Fuck.
Is that a new level of cuck now?
Man, that is diabolical work.
Because, I mean, oh, God. The fact that not only you're defending the girl that you like or lust after, now you're defending the guy she's with too? Guy has a bad day at work, puts it on Twitter. Oh, guess who's gonna come defend him? The Lyra Sims.
If anybody wondered if I'm really ever like this in real life, if like I'm the dog that I am on this stream in real life, watch this. There was a girl last night. This was post spit and beer, by the way.
This is post local medical facility.
Yeah, it was this one chick, beautiful. It was a lot of fine ass Asian women at this spot I was at. God damn, thick, slim, thick. I was like, where this come from? But it was this little slim thick one. If you don't know what slim thick is, look it up. I ain't got time to explain it. Little slim thick Asian girl. I mean, better than a motherfucker. We was talking. She was filling the campaign. She wanted to, go to the election with me real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking, and she said, and she finally let the word slip out. I have a boyfriend.
Oh.
And I was like, the fuck that got to do with me?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is he here literally in this moment? What you telling me that for? I was like, hey, he must not think much of you if he couldn't even be out with you right now.
Right.
I'm like, baby, you need to step up to a boss. I make my own hours.
Mm-hmm.
Your man can't even afford, literally, your man can't even afford to be here with you. That man got work in the morning. And she was like, okay. I'll give you my number. And I was like, and that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Women cannot turn down a boss. I hate that it belongs to this man, but R. Kelly made a song called I'm a Flirt.
Yeah.
Listen to that song if you want to understand the type of man I am when it comes to badass women. Don't bring your girl around me if you know she bad, cause I'm a boss, homie. I will take your bitch. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna take your bitch. Don't do it, and I'm gonna do it with honor too. I'm gonna look you dead in your eyes and do it. Do not bring your girl around me. Women hear that boss talk and they can't do it. They immediately are like, you know what? I was dating this man with this 9 to 5, but don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. All right? Yeah, like why is she out by herself? That's what I said. I'm like, the fuck that got to do with me? You're here literally right now. Where is he? I'm like, is he here? He's like, no. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Xavier, exactly. If he dies, he dies. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you know your bitch bad and you bring her around me and you like, oh man, this is Mr. Starks from CovalentTV, I'm gonna look at you, I'm gonna look at her, then I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna look at her, then I'm gonna give you one last look and be like, because you know what those looks mean? I'm giving you an opportunity to back away with your bitch. I'm gonna give you get a 10-second warning. Okay? Respectfully. Just got to keep it a buck. Much love. So you want her? So I didn't need it. She was willing to give it to me. I don't got to take what's being given to me. Yeah, what we talking about, man? Come on now. What the fuck? I look like Shang Tsung? Your soul is mine. What the fuck? All right, let's keep it rolling. Hold on. Said especially when she's not married yet. Be careful. You feel me? I got a boyfriend. And they always say it like that. Boyfriend. I'm like, man, shut up. Right, it's more like that. Get over here. Shit. I actually did that to a girl one time, and she actually came too. It was kind of funny. It's a true story. It was a beautiful little Filipina. Yeah. She looked like Shotzi. Yeah. I told you this story.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she looked like Shotzi with her ass. I was like, come here. I was like, now you know, come here. Nope.
How fast can we get Shotzi to freelance?
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
But yeah, no, this shit, boy. I saw this badass Filipina boy. I didn't even introduce myself. I was just like, number. I skipped all the pleasantries. I was like, you know what's about to go down. Oh man, let's keep it rolling though, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it rolling. There go YouTube doing that fuck shit with our likes again, boy.
Oh.
There go YouTube doing that fuck shit with our likes again, boy. We almost got 500 people on the Twitch, goddamn.
There we go.
Hi, WWE employees.
Yeah, the whole office watching us right now. Shit. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, did you have anything else you want to say on the Lyra Becky match?
No. Let's just move on because this is just a dark hole.
We got, oh man, okay. Whew. Werner, we about to do something we've never done on this show. You ready? We got Dominik Mysterio versus Penta for the IC Championship. We're about to do it first.
Escape?
No.
Oh.
We're going to sit here in silence. And we're going to let everyone, this is where y'all get to do and I had this plan too. If y'all didn't skip ahead earlier, see, I was going to give y'all an opportunity to I was going to let y'all skip ahead willingly. See? And y'all watch us enough to know how we do. We always save the best, or in WWE's case, the worst for last. Y'all know that. Y'all know our show's cadence. That's why I just don't understand why y'all do that stupid ass shit. Why are y'all so goddamn anxious? I'll be listening to too much Genuine. But I'm gonna let y'all review this match. If I say what I want to say, this whole channel coming down. Whole channel coming down. Whole channel coming straight down. Because it involves racial things. I'm not gonna do it. Those people that used to watch our show gonna find some way to create a burner to comment the moment I say something. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna let y'all say it. I'm gonna let all the Latinos in the comment section speak their mind. This is y'all moment. This is for y'all. Because they don't want to hear when it comes from a black man. If Werner say, now hold on. If Werner said, oh my God, Werner, you're so right. Yeah, that was bad. That was racist. Yeah. I said, Oh, why does everything have to be like that? Oh my God. Oh, we don't take offense to that. We just don't even claim them.
I'll never forget that. How can you not claim one of your own?
So no, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. Giovanni was here. That was the night Giovanni first commented on this stream.
Yeah.
You know it, Giovanni, you remember what happened the last time I spoke on WWE getting away with doing some shit to Latinos? You remember, you were here. So I'm going to let y'all put y'all commentary out there, and I'm going to react to it. And why is YouTube fucking with our likes?
I don't know.
This is getting on my damn nerves now. You know what? To counteract them fucking with our likes, y'all, make sure y'all scroll down and hit that like button again. Hit the share button. And also hit the Streamlabs link, Cash App, and the Super Chat. Show YouTube we really get that support.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna read y'all comments. Don't worry. Latinos first. I'm gonna read y'all first, because when I say it, oh, that white guy in the bottom left can make fun of us, but that black guy in the upper right, no way, man. What about the south side of Chicago? I ain't never been to the south side of Chicago. What about the south side of Chicago, man?
Hey, the Pope's been there.
Come on, man.
Pope was at game whatever for the World Series when the White Sox won.
Funny enough, he lived in Dalton.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Yeah, let me see where the let me see where the Latinos at. Robert said Penta looked like the Blue Power Ranger. I'm the blue gangster. Oh man, Miguel said listen to Conan and get pinned by Dom Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, let me read all y'all comments, boy. Michael Cho continues to butcher the Spanish language.
Oh God, yes.
Giovanni said Triple H makes my blood boil. I'm sorry. Giovanni said El Grande Americano is a disgrace to Lucha Libre. I'm reading all y'all comments. I swear to God, because the last time I said something, it was World War III in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm crying. This shit is so funny. Miguel said, WWE disrespect Latinos so much, but Latinos in WWE don't say shit about it. See, again, if I would have said that,
yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
But
funny.
Just to let everyone know, I don't see color.
Buddy.
I don't see gender either. I just see talent.
Oh, buddy, this is so funny. Yo, I don't know why my shoulders start hurting. I think I laughed that hard. My shoulder started to hurt. That's funny as fuck. Oh man. I'm reading all of y'all first. Said someone tell Wade Barrett to stop giving verbal fellatio to Dom. Giovanni said Triple H putting the Mexicans together is something I hate. Look, just like I said about the women's division and seeing all of those releases, if you're a women's wrestler, why would you still want to come to that company?
Right.
Remember when I said that? This was one of those matches where I was like, if you are even Mexican, I don't even care if you wear a mask. If you are Mexican, Chilean, Colombian, whatever, why would you want to come to this promotion?
Facts.
Why would you want to come to this promotion? They didn't just take a dump on Penta tonight. Warner, they took the Warner Brothers water tower, put a WWE logo over the Warner Brothers logo, filled it up with doo-doo, and dumped it on Penta.
Mm-hmm.
Look what they've done to my boy. Bro, you know what? And this is going to sound sadistic. I don't even care. This entire match, I was laughing because I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
This is one of the few moments where I wish we were doing a watch along because I was like, El Grande Americano is coming at any moment. Pause if necessary. I'm like, it's about to happen. I kept saying it to myself. I'm like, it's about to happen.
I really, really thought that this was over with at WrestleMania. But boy, was I fucking wrong. The fact that they're still...
Warner, you want to hear what the justification was in drone Twitter? Warner, you're muted.
This ought to be good.
The justification was, this is how they're going to set up reuniting the Lucha Brothers.
Oh, God. Yeah, so we can watch them be a tenth the speed they are now.
And then
Yippee.
And then here was another they had multiple for this. That's how you know it was bad.
Yeah.
That's how you know it was bad. They had multiple justifications for this. The other one was, well, now it's going to set up a feud between Dom and Finn.
No.
And it's easy to justify. El Grande Americano doesn't like Penta, and Penta doesn't like him. I was like, are y'all fucking serious? This is the best y'all got. This is the best y'all got. This is the golden explanation y'all have for the logic behind this booking. Warren, I've never done crack a day in my life, sir.
Neither have I.
But this has to be, you're a liar. But this has
How
to
am
be
I lying?
But this has to be what it's like to be cracked out. They had an Anglo-Saxon white man push Penta off the top rope for Dominik Mysterio to win a match with a shitty-looking frog splash. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and Finn falling off the rope as the demon, you can now rest. There is a new game in town. Y'all, I couldn't believe my eyes. I could believe it, obviously, because I was predicting it in my head. But I couldn't believe that they actually went through with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, there's no way they're actually going to go through with this. And here was the worst part of all. WWE Drone Twitter and Fed Walker Twitter was hyping up this match off of that one clunky ass suicide dive tornado DDT. I even saw some people hailing this as a 5-star match.
Oh, God, no. No. No.
Y'all are desperate, dog. I'm going to spin the block on what I said at the beginning of the stream. Y'all are grasping at straws at this point. It would be way less effort to come out and just say the WWE product is what?
Trash.
Trash! Wouldn't it just be easier? It takes more effort to lie. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had 5 different sets of excuses for this shit. That's how I knew it was bad. Y'all had 5 different sets of excuses for this. 5. I counted. 5 different sets of excuses for a white man in a lucha mask causing one of the most revered luchadors to ever do it to lose a match. Oh, and the white folks find that El Grande Americano shit just hilarious. Oh, they think that shit is hilarious. Oh, it's so funny. Remember, Warner, when I told you there was a person that said, oh, well, what's the difference? You like Timeless Tony Storm and we like this. What's the difference? I said, are you comparing Timeless Tony Storm to an Anglo-Saxon white dude running around in a lucha mask?
And Timeless Tony Storm started because she had a mental breakdown. Chad Gable in a mask just started with him doing a vignette in some field somewhere, getting a mask.
No, dude, he was in like a back alley in Mexico.
I doubt it was Mexico.
No, dude, I'm speaking in kayfabe.
Yeah. It's no. Just no. No, 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 no. This isn't fun. It's not funny. This is the cringe shit that needs to get out of wrestling.
It has to start at the top. You know that.
Yeah. Could you imagine if CNN actually covered this? They'd be having a field day. Why is there a white guy in a luchador mask?
Bro.
Isn't that for the Mexicans?
I think deep down inside, after this match, Penta is going to walk backstage. He's going to sit at his locker. He's going to put his head in his hands and he's going to go, what have I done?
WWE still my present.
Like, you have to be already regretting this.
Yeah, I would think. Hell, the fact that Ray didn't after that his WrestleMania match.
You know it takes a little bit more of a beat down for them to get it.
Yeah, that's true.
But this was, pardon me, to me, this was a step past the beat down. To me, this was a step past the damn beat down. This was a bludgeoning. They had a luchador lose by falling off the top rope. And then they were like, oh, but he did the loaded headbutt. Remember, he's been doing the loaded headbutt. Okay, if that's the case, wouldn't it have made more sense for him to headbutt him a little bit harder?
Mm-hmm.
He gently was like, tink. And yeah, and Penta pratfalled off the top rope. And then had to awkwardly position himself for that shitty fucking Dominik Mysterio frog splash, and he had to get super close because Dominik isn't fucking athletic. That's how I know the bar is low, because when he did that suicide dive tornado DDT, everybody was like, whoa! Oh! And I'm like, really? He does a little sloppy suicide dive tornado DDT, and that makes y'all lose y'all mind? How low is the bar?
I think we've said it. It's at your score, and it's messing with everything.
I think every WWE fan equilibrium is off.
It's been off since 9/11.
Yeah, man. If you're a Mexican wrestler or you're from, any part of South America, do not take career advice from Conan.
Ever.
Just don't.
If you even see Conan, walk the other way.
All you got to do is look for a jug head. If you see a jug head coming towards you, just walk in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't walk, flip. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah. Skip to your loo for all we care.
Just get away from him.
Yeah, as fast as you can.
He's coming to ruin your career.
Yes.
And it's sad that so many of those luchadors trust him.
Yeah.
All right, Warner, you taking the show from here, bro. Man, I hate that I was going to talk about that Jeff Cobb thing and y'all fucked it up for yourselves, man.
Yeah, me too. I was literally just going to get to that after the one point I made.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yep. I hope y'all learned. It is what it is. Y'all will learn. Go ahead.
Oh God. Gunther versus the punter.
Yeah, I saved this one just for you.
For Michael, I have an opinion's hand in marriage.
Dude, he was definitely acting like his wife. For this one match specifically, I'm going to be biased. I'm like, what the fuck?
I've been here for 28 years. I've given my blood, my sweat, and my tears. And I should have an opinion. Damn it.
And that man that's going to walk to that ring, he works hard.
He's loyal till he's in the soil.
Give me a fucking knife. Why is this happening? Go, please go. Please go. We had 2 hours.
Triple H wouldn't let me go to the locker room and have butt sex with him afterwards. It really upset me.
He told me that wasn't good for the office. God damn.
Hi, WWE employees.
Yeah, fuck wrong with y'all, man. I ain't censoring shit. Oh, shit, I forgot Steve Super Chat. Steve, 5 smackaroos, fuck it, said, and we get called virgins and basement dwellers. I'm glad I watched one of the 15 indie shows live tonight in Indiana instead of this shit. Yeah, man. But go ahead, Warner. Let's wrap this up. We had 2 hours and 2 minutes right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. If there were ever a half a star versus a superstar, there it is. This match was stupid. I don't care. I'm playing with my prey. I'm a cat. Let me just hit this. Terrible. This match was fucking terrible. I don't care about the nodding like a cat. I don't care. I'm funny. And then there's like, finish the match. Just pin him. You don't have to prove anything. He's my man. Oh my God. Just finish the match. I want to hug my man now. Gunther choked out McAfee. The end. Afterwards, Michael Cole hugged his boy, and he felt better about himself.
I'm gonna fuck you later.
Yeah, exactly.
This match was a steaming pile of shit. Let's just call it what it is. This match was boring as fuck. It was so boring. Go ahead.
This should have been bathroom break.
Dude.
Bathroom break.
That St. Louis crowd, good God almighty. I swear to God, Pat McAfee at some point in this match could have got in between those ropes, stepped outside the ring, slapped Michael Cole across the face with his penis, grabbed a microphone and queefed into it, and this crowd would have been like, whoa, this is awesome. No one earned a "this is awesome" chant tonight. They were just chanting it out of fucking necessity.
Yep.
Incessantly and in necessity. They just would not stop chanting it, bro. It was annoying as fuck.
It's part of the cadence. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3.
No, you did no. You did too many. You did too many. It's really only like 4 now. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. This is awesome. And then after that, it's every 1, 2, 3 move. Then after that, you just get them after everything. And then they gotta toss in their usual drone chant. We want tables. Afterwards, McAfee will choke Michael Cole with no hands. God, that's vivid. Oh man,
and he'll like it too.
That's more vivid than a goddamn store set TV. Bro, like Pin Mike. No, that's a good comment. It feels like that sometimes. It feels really like there's a sign in the arena that flashes "This is awesome" like it's a TV show, like it's a sitcom. No bullshit. And then Pat McAfee was in there wrestling like they grabbed a frat boy off a local campus and was like, we're going to teach you wrestling for the next 20 minutes. It was like, you're facing this guy tonight.
Okay. Do we get free beer?
You could definitely pay a frat boy in free beer. What do y'all expect us to say, man? You don't have to try with the WWE audience. You don't.
No.
I swear, like I said, Pat McAfee could have picked up a microphone, put it up to his damn you know what, and went, Fap, and they would have been like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Should we chant this is awesome? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bro.
Don't forget to clap with it.
I hate when I run out of words, because when I do run out of words, it's typically because I'm just that damn disappointed. I have nothing else on this match, Werner. Michael Cho was acting like that was his boo thing the whole match.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm sure on Monday we're going to see, my man's back in the booth. Oh.
The Bussy twins have arrived back at the commentary table. Now let's watch this recap. WWW.
Exactly.
All right. Let's keep, dude. And for him to be a punter, those forearm kicks, good God, all flipping mighty.
Never won anything in the NFL. Just point that out. Oh, God, it gets even worse. John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Oh, thank God.
For the last time.
Thank God we are at the end. Thank you, Jesus.
This
we are at the
overproduced bullshit nonsense has no reason to be on my TV screen. This was a fucking joke of a match. We did not need how many, like what, 5 ref spots? At least?
Warner, didn't I predict exactly what this match was going to be like last week?
I think you did, yeah.
Didn't I predict exactly what this match was going to be?
Yeah.
Transitional moves, headlocks, taunts, overproduced. I predicted everything this match was going to be. Because they have to cover up for both. Cover your ears, diehard WWE fans. Cover your ears, okay? It's earmuffs. This exposed what I told y'all John Cena and Randy Orton have always been. Not, just as of recently, what they've always been. They have always been subpar in-ring workers. Always. With people that have had to cover for their weaknesses since the beginning of their careers.
Yep.
This was the match that showed it. Somebody might say, well, if that's the case, why didn't it show in all of their other matches? It did. Y'all just ignored it. It did. Y'all just ignored it. You know, because of Orton and McCook. Y'all just fucking ignored it. Y'all ignored it because I've always in my head. And y'all chose to ignore it. What, I got to put in subtitles or something? All of their matches sucked. Because it's 2 guys that were pushed to positions they should have never been in the first fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
Earth to fucking Space Cadet. But when I said, oh no, dude, I've been saying this since 2010.
I mean, the only reason why they were there is because Randy, got on his knees for Triple H and Cena got on his knees for Vince. Simple as that.
Xavier said 100% I did ignore it in the past, and the fact that I didn't see it hurts right now. Yeah, because now you had a match happen in front of you where you were probably like, damn, he's right. Damn. Damn, he was right. I think I could count on one hand how many times Cena bumped in this match. Y'all remember early main roster Alexa Bliss and how she would never bump?
Yeah.
We almost at 600 people on the Twits, goddamn. There's a Jay-Z song that goes, what more can I say? What more can I say? This is vindication for me.
Yeah.
This is vindication for me. I've known the both of them to be ass for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else had an argument to the contrary. Said the ref did a lot of bumps more than Cena. That's sad. Facts.
And the ref didn't bump on his ass.
I knew this match got long in the tooth. Warren, I dead ass laughed out loud. And you know I only do that when something is extremely bad.
Yep.
When Ronald Truth came out there.
Oh, God.
When Ronald Truthington came out there, I said, oh, this is cooked. This is fucked. That was when I knew it was done data. I was like, oh, this is over. That was when I knew. They went to every booking tactic in the book. Ref bump, multiple finishers. Ronald Truthington.
I was waiting for the rapper to come out with his fake hardcore title.
He's come outside, big and nice, really fine. I don't even know what he says in that damn song. You said you saw one drone comment, but at least it's not Travis Scott. We're going to finish. Give me your thoughts on this. I think I'm done.
You know what? I'm done because this being the so-called last match ever was the worst match ever. Let's go to ratings.
Good God. For real. For real. For real. You know what, Werner? I'm going to treat this like an auction for WWE. I'm going to make it silent.
Ooh.
Y'all know what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Why even waste my time? I'd rather keep the oxygen, Werner.
Yeah, me too.
But y'all deserve it. You deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Oh, Maurice Prophet, I still got to send you, are you in Chicago? I still got to send you my cousin's information for that barbecue. I told you, I saw your comment. Don't worry, I did see it. Yeah, yeah. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. But y'all deserve it. This is what y'all defend.
Yep. And prop up and still show up for and spend $40,000 worth, for a ticket.
So I can't feel sorry for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I can't feel sorry for y'all. This is what y'all cheer for. This is what y'all attack people over. Maurice, let me read your super chat, man. Said, with the 5 Schmack rules, by the way, the $5 holla if you shall. Said, just tuning in right now. Glad to see y'all are still on. Leaving the MLW CMLL show and heading home. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I was supposed to be there tonight. I would have probably ran into you, but dog, it was some physical shit that happened. And, yeah, I had to stay back. Yeah. I am not going to be a Dynamite on Wednesday. And the only reason why is because I actually have something very, very important to handle during the day on that Wednesday. So by the time I get done with that, I am not going to be able to make it out there. So, yeah. At least not on time. I would get there like halfway through the show. So, yeah. I'm a busy man. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Marlo said -10, no moment. This shit complete dumpster juice. Said back trash to a tomato. Xavier Jones said, Mr. Starks and Werner, you have every right from now on. When I said Cena was my favorite wrestler in the past. Hey, man. We all got to wake up sometime. We all got to unplug from the Matrix at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember, I've said this on the show before, and Werner has as well. I remember when I was one of those people that I used to defend a product just like some of these people. Not to the degree in which they do it these days.
No.
But I used to be like, oh, yeah, I used to be one of those, it's going somewhere people.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cena will lose eventually.
Yeah.
He's got to bring up talent.
Vince is going to have to create new stars at some point.
Right.
Oh, this Bray Wyatt guy, he might be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, I've been in your shoes, bro. Trust me. That's why we can talk the way we talk on this show, because we've been in your shoes. We've been where these Fed walkers have been. Yeah. Watching our show is like a wake-up call for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Does hour, 7 minutes, 11 seconds on Collision. Hour, 4 minutes, 22 seconds of rest on SmackDown. Hour and 27 minutes and 51 seconds on Trash Lash.
Oh.
Damn, bro, I hate that, man, Maurice. I hate that I had to miss that John today. I really do. Because I was going to pull up. I was pulling up his media and everything, dude. I hate that I had to miss it. But yeah, man, when your body is telling you something, you gotta listen to it, dog.
Real quick, I just had this thought. You know, tonight was great in this one sense. They started at 7 and they were done by 10. All because the real cash cow was coming on at 10. Let's do more of this. Let's get him started at 7 and get him out by 10.
Leroy said this show's the red pill for wrestling shows. I appreciate that, but I think we stand alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be red pill when you stand alone. There's a lot of people that belong to red pill in specific genres, but we kind of stand alone in what we do. I was talking about that at the beginning. I don't know when you got in here, but I was talking about that at the beginning. Nobody is doing what we do.
And don't forget to pay your late fees.
Yes. David said they really teasing Truth versus Cena. Where?
That's supposed to happen, apparently, allegedly, at the Saturday night's main event.
Who's reporting that?
I saw it, I think, on Frightful. I was on Twitter. And Cena put our through a table at the Backlash press conference.
I'm going to have y'all do an experiment for me real quick. I need y'all to look up how old Ron Killings is and how old John Cena is and combine the ages. Can y'all do that for me real quick before we get out of here? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This company is working backwards, dude. I swear this company is working backwards. 53 and 48. Combine the ages, y'all. Need y'all to do some math.
Mm-hmm.
Ron said, I can say one thing, thank God for AEW. Man, who you telling?
Right.
But yeah, combine those ages for me, y'all. a combined age of 101 years old. Do I need to even say more? Do I even need to say more? Eric said it's worse than the Vince era. That's an understatement. Yeah, that's an understatement.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting a program for their biggest belt in the company between two people that have a combined age of 101. Jesus be offense, Lord. All right, y'all. I don't even clear the air. I kind of just said it a second ago. You got to, when your body is like telling you, hey man, something's wrong, you know, you got to play it smooth, like this, that, and the third, especially as you get older. Listen to your body. I've heard a lot of stories of people going somewhere when pushing their body one step too hard and they drop dead. That ain't going to be me. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Because otherwise I would have been at that MLW CMLL event today here in Chicago. I would have been there. But first of all, I know how hot that building can get. And with what was going on with me, that would have not been conducive, and I probably would have ended up in the hospital. So, yeah. Yeah, said those all elderly wrestling jokes don't hit the same. No, not with that little tidbit of information being dropped on y'all. No. World Wrestling Retirement Home. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, buddy. Said Josh Alexander won the MLPW title. Good for him. Said you never lied about listening to your body. Yeah, if you don't, bro, something tragic always happens. If you don't, something tragic, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if you don't listen to your body, something fucked up will happen. And I listened to my body today. I was like, you know what? Nah, not worth it. Respectfully. All right, y'all. It's about that time for us to get up out of here. We gave y'all 2 hours and 23 minutes of that good work, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get in a run on Super Chats right now before we get out of here. Go ahead and do it. Anybody who hasn't paid their late fees, go ahead and do that right now before we get out of here. Go ahead and make that happen. We'll see them as we sign off. So just go ahead and do it. Damn, my cough drops fell. Lord Jesus. All right. Cool. Make it happen, Captain. Here we go. We are 6 schmackaroos away from 100 on this stream alone.
Ooh.
Let's see if we can make that last second push.
That would be a first for us, wouldn't it?
Yes, that would be a first for us. Yes, it would.
Yes.
I went to Michigan, and next thing you know, I was a Wolverine. I actually turned into one. But not that Hugh
As
Jackman,
one should.
not that Hugh Jackman guy. No.
No, we don't know.
Oh, you Michiganderites.
No one calls us Michiganderites.
Yo, you Miranderites.
That's Arizona.
Robert came through with 2 schmackaroos. Said great.
There
show,
we
guys.
go.
Appreciate you. All right. What, 4 away now? 4 away. 4 away. Hey, while I'm waiting, let me read a few comments real quick. Ass Lash, yes indeed. There's a lot of spin you could put on tonight's show. So nowadays, WWE is worse than 2019 WWE. It's the worst it's ever been. I've said that already. Like, it's the worst it's ever been. Weekly television sucks. Pay-per-views suck. Remember, I told y'all that the WWE should be sponsored by Hoover Vacuums.
Yeah, if anyone needs to get away from the monthly pay-per-view model, it's WWE. Not to say that it would make things better, but it might help.
Yeah, they just don't know how to produce good shows, bro. They just don't.
No.
Oh, goddamn. I wasn't even looking. Cool. All right, y'all. Well, I thought we was going to get to that horn. I thought we was going to get there. I really did. But it's all love. It's all love. We appreciate all of the super chats regardless. Y'all rocked it out heavy tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beautiful worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.
Yeah.